Okay, so I asked ChatGPT version 5.1, do a chess analysis on the following chess problem position. It's white's turn to move. I didn't mention that it's a Mate-in-2 puzzle that was solved by Magnus Carlsen in under 2 minutes. ChatGPT replied, "This position is a rich tactical puzzle with an overwhelming number of white pieces surrounding the black king on e4. Let's break down the key features and analyze potential winning lines for white." It went on to say, chess pawn position overview white. King on h4, queen on a4, rooks on f3, h5, knights on b7, e7, bishops on g1, g2, pawns on b4. Black, king on e4, queen on d5, rooks on f3, h5, pawns on e5, f4. Tactical themes: overloaded black king. The black king is surrounded by its own pawns and white's heavy pieces. It has no escape squares. White rooks and knights. The rooks on e4 and f3 and the knight on e7 are ideally placed to deliver checks and control key squares. Queen on a4 targets d1 h5 diagonals and supports long-range tactics. Bishop pair. The bishops on g1 and g2 control long diagonals and can help restrict movement or support mating nets. Let's evaluate a few forcing lines. 1. Rook to f4 plus move. Rf4 plus. Response. Black must capture with pawn. Ex f4, since all other squares are blocked. Follow-up. Rook on e4 captures f4, Rx f4 plus, again forcing black to respond. This sequence opens the f-file and removes a key defender. Point 2. Knight to d6 plus, move, nd6 plus response. If black captures with c6 rook, white can follow up with rxe5 plus or qc2 plus depending on piece coordination. This move pressures e5 and opens diagonals. Queen sacrifice, move. Qa 4a6. Qxa6 plus. Response. If black captures with rxa6, white can use the now open a-file or diagonals to deliver a decisive blow. Best line, forced mate in 2. After careful inspection, the cleanest forced mate is 1. Rf4 plus forces exf4. 2. Rxf4 hash. The rook on f4 is protected by the rook on e4, and the black king is completely boxed in by its own pawns and white's pieces. No escape is possible? Conclusion from ChatGPT. White has a beautiful forced checkmate in 2 moves starting with Rf4+. The position is a classic example of coordination between rooks and knights. I replied to ChatGPT, exf4 is not allowed, since bishop is also checking king, so black king must move. ChatGPT answered, "You and absolutely right. The bishop on g1 is delivering a discovered check through the rook on f3, so rf4 plus is a double check." And in chess, double check means the king must move. No captures or blocks are allowed. Let's reanalyze the position with that crucial detail in mind. Chess pawn updated tactical breakdown Rf4+ initiates a double check from the rook and bishop. Black's king on e4 is boxed in by its own pawns, d5, e5, f4, and white's pieces. The only legal king moves are kd3, kd4, kf3, kf5. After 1. Rf4+. Black king response is 1. kd3, white plays QB3 hash. Checkmate, according to ChatGPT. KD4, white plays QD1 hash. Checkmate. Point 1. KF3, white plays QD1 plus, then kilogram 2, then RG3 hash. One. KF5, white plays BH3 hash. Bishop from G2 delivers mate, supported by the rook on H5. Checkmark. Conclusion. RF4 plus leads to forced mate chat. GPT claimed every king move after RF4 plus leads to immediate mate. I then wrote, QB3 is not checkmate. Black queen can capture at B3. You're right again. QB3 plus is not mate because black can play QXB3. It then noticed contradictions in the original piece list, like a queen and pawn both on D5, or a rook and king both on E4, and asked for a precise position, preferably a fen. So I gave ChatGPT the fen. 8/1, N2, N3 halves, R5 thirds, QP2, R, QP2, KP1, K5, R2 sixths, B1. With that FN, ChatGPT tried again, suggested 1. RxF4 plus as a double check, and started giving lines like 1 KD3 2, QB3 number, 1 KD4 2, QD1 hash, etc. When I pointed out that 2, QD1 plus allows KC3, it abandoned those lines and finally claimed the famous key move is 1 QA8, the quiet move that supposedly wins as the true mate in 2. Afterwards, either A mate from B7 knight or F3 rook and G2 bishop double check is unavoidable as the A8 queen pins either the black queen or rook.